What is going on, guys? Today I'll be rebuilding the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, their team is a pretty decent team. They have some nice young assets on this team, as well as some wily old veterans here. But let's go through his team here. We got Wiggins, Kevin Martin, Karl Towns, Nikola Pekovic, Ricky Rubio, Shabazz Garnett, Jiang, Miller, Prince, Levine. I can't say that guy's name. Bianca, Adrian Payne, Tyus Jones, the list goes on and on here. But let's look at these contracts here. Some pretty ugly contracts. Rubio's and Pekovic, to be quite honest, are some two bad contracts. I'm going to keep Kevin Garnett just because he's Kevin Garnett. He's probably going to retire at the end of the year anyways. So, but all these youngins here, they're all team options for the second, third, fourth year. So I'm going to keep all those youngins and trade like this guy, some guy like Kevin Martin. He's an old veteran here, 32 years old. I want to get something decent, hopefully a draft pick or a young player. Avery Bradley and Kelly Olynyk would be actually a decent trade, but I want to see what else is out there. I can get Kemba Walker, which ain't bad either, but I already have, you know, Levine and Tyus Jones. I don't need another point guard. Rondo, no chance in hell. So I'm just going through this offers here. Nothing really catching my eye. You got Nicholson, a first rounder from Orlando. That ain't too great, to be quite honest. Andrea Bargnani, no chance. Stuckey, no. Drummond's a decent one, 83 overall. Very young, very cheap contract, but I decided to pass on that one as well. Enes Kanter would be bad. Ramon Sessions, in their first round pick from Washington, would be decent. I know Washington always does terrible every single season in this NBA 2K games, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to trade Kevin Martin for Washington's first round pick and Ramon Sessions. So let's keep going to this. Let's get rid of Nikola Pekovic. Let's see what we can get for this big fella here. 3 years, $36 million contract. He's 29 years old. He's on the decline, I think, already. He ain't that great. He's very good, but he ain't great. So I'm going to trade him here. Kelly Olynyk looks like a decent trade. What else we got here? We got Robin Lopez, Jason Smith. There's a bunch of ugly offers here. Jordan Hill again. Like, Alex Len ain't bad, but I don't want Teletovic. Jason Thompson, the Bogut, Marcin Gortat. There's some awful offers here. So I'm going to take the Kelly Olynyk trade. 74 overall. I'm saving like $10 million here in cap room. So I get him. Pekovic for Kelly Olynyk. Let's see what else we got here. I'm keeping Kevin Garnett because he's Kevin Garnett. I want to get rid of I'm going to get rid of Rubio for sure. But nobody, I tried trading Rubio earlier, but nobody wanted him. So I'm going to probably have to package him with someone else. Probably Gorgie Dieng or even Olynyk, who I just received in the trade. But I'm going to go with, I don't know. I'll keep Kelly. I'll trade Gorgie Dieng. Let's see what I can get for Ricky Rubio and Gorgie Dieng. Hopefully something decent here. Let's see. Let's see what I can get. Avery Bradley and Evan Turner ain't bad at all, actually. Anything else? So we'll have 10 offers here. So we got Lance Stevenson and Weston John. Derek Favors would be a nice pickup. Aaron Flalo, Jared Jack, Rodney Stuckey, Jordan Hill again. Andre Drummond again. Detroit does not want Andre Drummond. Chris Kaman, Myers Leonard, Memory Space. So I'm going to go with this Avery Bradley and Evan Turner trade. Pretty much call this the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics steal. I'm just taking all their prospects from Boston. I got Evan Turner. I got Avery Bradley. I got Kelly Olynyk. Even Kevin Garnett played for the Boston Celtics. So let's go right into this starting five here. Actually, I got Andre Miller still. So I still got to trade Andre Miller because I don't want him to start. I want Zach LaVine up there in the starting point guard position. So I got to make one more trade here, I think. I'll be good to go. So let's go back into my trade here. Trade Finder. I'm going to get rid of Andre Miller. And who can I package with him? They're old. Maybe more old veterans here. Let's see. I'm not trading Olynyk, no. Tayshaun Prince. I'll get rid of Andre Miller and Tayshaun Prince here. Let's see what I can get for those two scrubs. No, not scrubs. They're just wily old veterans, I like to call them. Anyways, let's see what we can get here. Andre Miller and Tayshaun Prince. Okay, 20 offers here. Pretty impressed by that. Taj Gibson and Doug McDermott. I might do that one, to be quite honest with you. Let's see what else they're offering here. Tyler Zeller, Jay Crowder ain't bad. Anderson, Brian Roberts, Derek Favors again. Nick Young, Jabari Brown, Jason Smith, Pachulia, no, not Pachulia, Randy Foy, Chase Budinger, Alex Jones, and Patty Mills. This is some ugly trades here. A bunch of bullshit once again. So I'm going to do this Taj Gibson and Doug McDermott deal. I'm trading Andre Miller, Tayshaun Prince, and Damian Rudez for Taj Gibson and Doug McDermott. I'll do it. Sign me up. So now we got a decent power forward. Yeah, we got Gibson starting, and we got Gunnar off the bench. We got Zach LaVine, Avery Bradley, Andrew Wiggins, Taj Gibson, and Karl Anthony Towns to start the starting five. So let's go right into the season here. I'm going to simulate the whole season here, and I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully we can make the playoffs here. We're off to a pretty bad start, so here we go. Kevin Durant, of course, wins your MVP with 31, 8-5, 8-8. Jahlil Okafor was 19-10, almost the double 20-10. Ricky Rubio, our own Ricky Rubio. We got to trade him to Boston. He got 6 man. Anthony Davis, of course, gets Defensive Player of the Year. And Mason Plumlee gets Most Improved. And David Blatt of the Cavs wins Coach of the Year. Now, unfortunately, we did not make the playoffs with our 38-44 record in the West. We were tied for 9th. Let's see how our season went. Towns led the way with 15, 11, 3. Andrew Wiggins had 15, 4, and 2. Avery Bradley had 12, 3, and 1. Shabazz Muhammad 11, 5, and 2. Gibson had 9 and 7. Levine had 9, 3, and 6. Evan Turner had 9, 4, and 4. Olenek had 9 and 5 and 2. Ramon Sessions and pretty much everyone else. Okay, Kevin Garnett, probably his final year, had 8 and 8 and 2 assists, and that's pretty much it from the rest of the team. Let's go to our team stats here. As I said, we were 38-44, which we were like a handful of games, 4 games out of a 9th spot in the West. Now, our offense here was pretty pathetic, to be quite honest with you. We had probably, the 6th worst offense. Yet our defense was 7th, so that's something to look forward to. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into these playoffs here. Who's going to take the 2016 NBA championship here? It's got to be either Cleveland or OKC. One of those 2 teams always make it. And it is the OKC Thunder sweeping the Chicago Bulls in 4 to take the NBA title. Your MVP of the finals is Kevin Durant with 35, 8, 10? Are you kidding me? Absolutely ridiculous. Players retiring are Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Vince Carter, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, Jermaine O'Neal, Paul Pierce, Andre Miller, Nazir Muhammad, Jason Terry, Mike Miller, Hideo Turgu, Kenyon Martin, John Thomas, Matt Barnes, Mike James, Matt Bonner, Gennaro Pargo, Luis Scola, John Lucas, and Pablo Prigioni. Coaches retiring are Brendan Malone, Greg Popovich, Alvy Gentry, and Jerry Sitching. Probably I'm saying that wrong. Hall of Fame inductees: Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan with an 85 overall. It's impressive. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, the big 3 from Boston, all retiring at the same time. All going to the Hall of Fame at the same time. So let's go right into this draft lottery here. We have the 2nd best chance at the number 1 spot, 20% chance. See who our Wizards picked it? They got the 2nd worst overall. What a great trade that was. Kevin Martin for pretty much a 2nd overall pick. So let's go right to this top 4 of the draft lottery here. Celtics get the 4th. The 3rd pick goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, we have the 2nd best chance at the number 1 pick. Can we get the number 1 pick? Here is the 2nd overall pick in the draft lottery. Is it going to be us? No, it's the Utah Jazz, which means we get the 1st overall pick. Unbelievable. What luck do we have here? Earn me that trophy, Cavs Magic. So let's go right into this draft here. We got the 1st overall pick. Do I take it? Do I trade down? What do I do, guys? Okay, so let's get right into this. I'm on the clock here. 1st overall pick. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to trade down and just see what offers I can get here for this 1st overall pick. Let's see here. Okay. Isaiah Thomas, Kemba Walker, Derek Favors, and Utah's 2nd overall pick. That is very juicy. Kristaps, Nikola Vucevic in the 7th. Oh my goodness. Darren Williams, Wesley Matthews. Nice try, Dallas. Brooke Lopez, Kenneth Faried ain't bad. Monta Ellis, Miles Turner. Andre Drummond, Kyle Lowry in the 6th overall pick. Bradley, I can get Bradley Beal and Washington's next year. No. I think that Utah trade for Derek Favors and then the next overall pick, a 2nd overall pick, I have to do that. Just give me that. I'll take it. My 1st overall pick for Utah's 2nd overall pick and Derek Favors. Sign me up. What a trade. So with the 1st overall pick, Utah takes Ben Simmons out of LSU. A 6'10 power forward, 225. Let's see some of the stats he had. He's a 78 overall, which ain't bad. He's only 19 years old, very young rook. Look at these stats. Absolutely ridiculous. 33, 9, and 4. That's crazy. So, do I draft with the 2nd overall pick, or who do I take? Who do I take, guys? I already got Derek Favors, so don't need a power forward anymore. So who do I take here? Malik Newman. Malik Newman across the boards, #1. Everyone's saying Malik Newman. So who do I take? Okay, these guys are saying Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown. So, I think... Oh, man. This is tough. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's everywhere. But let's just compare these stats here. Okay, I like Malik Newman, to be quite honest with you. I'm leaning towards him. Let's just see that he's an 8 3-point shot. Wow. A mid-range. Jamal Murray ain't bad either. Okay, you know what? Screw it. That's it. I'm taking Malik Newman. My mind is sold. Come to the team. Welcome, Malik Newman. You're the newest member of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Malik Newman, shooting guard. Out of Mississippi State. 6'4", 182. Good-looking shooting guard. He's actually a 79 overall, which is actually better than the 1st overall pick, which is crazy. Look at those stats, 24 and 4, ain't too shabby whatsoever. So I'm going to let the GM submit the rest of the way. Let's see who we got for me at my 13th pick. We got Steven Zimmerman, a center, 74 overall, ain't bad. And my 2nd round draft pick, I got Juwan Shepherd, 55 overall, small 4. Okay, let's sign these. Let's sign my rookies here. Definitely getting all of them. Any team player options? I'm going to keep everybody. Wiggins, Mohamed Olenek, Zach LaVine, Adrian Payne. And I'm going to re-sign Doug McDermott here. I'll sign him to a 2-year option. 2-year team option, of course. Big names declining. LeBron James, Paul Gasol, DeMar DeRozan, Dirk Nowitzki, Ty Lawson, and David West. But LeBron James is the biggest name on the board here. Let's go qualifying offers. Okay. I have no qualifying offers. All right. So let's go to my free agents here. Okay. Evan Turner and Ramon Sessions want to test free agency. So good riddance to both of you. Have fun in free agency. No one's going to sign you anyways. Okay. So free agency here. We're going after the big guy. We got $36 million to work with. I'm pretty sure we could sign LeBron James here. Let's go after him. The King. LBJ, 31 years old, 93 overall. He's 6'8", 250. Just an absolute monster. He wants $31 million. Wow, this guy wants a humongous contract. So I'm going to give him a humongous contract. The absolute max you can go. I can't max it out even more than that. $32.29 million for the first year. All the way to $36.65 the last year. Absolutely ridiculous. Nowitzki wants $11.5 million. It's kind of high for a 38-year-old vet. I'm pretty sure he made like around $8 million last year. I just want LeBron James. That's all I want. I don't care who else I get. I'll offer Eric Gordon a contract. Got $7.6 million. I'm pretty sure he'll take that because he's desperate. He's 27 years old. He only wants $7 million. That's not too good at all. So LeBron James accepted another offer. He didn't take our offer. I couldn't believe it. So who does he want to go to of all teams? He decided to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, you read that correctly. LeBron James went to the Lakers. Unbelievable. So Eric Gordon's still out there. I'll offer him a contract because, you know, he needs one. So I couldn't get LeBron James. So I'm going to try to get Nicholas Batum here. Probably a decent, probably the best small forward in the list right there. Youngest small forward. He's 27 years old. Little Dang's too old for me. He's 31. And Batum is pretty much the same overall. So I'm going to try to get Batum here. Let's see if he signs with us. A nice little piece to our puzzle on the Minnesota Timberwolves. I guess I'll try to get Eric Gordon once again. He's playing hard to get here. Okay, so we got Batum. Eric Gordon went to the Celtics. Yeah, good luck over there. So we got Batum. I don't want anyone else here. No one else catches my eye. So Mozgov, Spates, nah, I'm out of here. So let's go right into the next season here. I'm gonna simulate the rest of the way. Free agency, player progression. I don't want to see that. Summer League is almost done. Okay. Okay, so we gotta draft this new draft class here. Let's go down to official draft 2017 by Ripken 523. Okay, and eventually we'll go into the next season here. Tons of stuff to do in the off season. 2K really bolster their off season duties here. It's pretty cool. Okay, so here we go. Training camps and advance to the next season. Alright, so I like the team the way it is. All we got was Batum. That's a different piece. So I'm gonna simulate the whole season and let's see how we do. And I'll take you guys right to the awards and to the playoffs if we hopefully make it. So once again, Kevin Durant wins MVP with 38 and 8. Ridiculous stats. This guy's just a monster, just a beast. Okay, next we got Check Diallo wins Rookie of the Year. Nicholas Batum got 6th Man of the Year. That's crazy. DeAndre Jordan again got Defensive Player of the Year. Emmanuel Mudiay with ridiculous stats got Most Improved Player. And Billy Donovan got Coach of the Year. Now, again, we did not make the playoffs with our 44 and 38 record. We were 9th once again. 9th last year, 9th this year. So let's see how we did during the regular season. Leading the way was Nicholas Batum, of all people, 15, 4, and 5, who was injured for 2 to 4 weeks. Wiggins at 14, 5, and 3. Karl Towns at 14, 12, and 3. Newman at 13, 1, and 2. Tyus Jones at 12, 3, and 7. Derek Favors had 11, 8, and 2. Zach LaVine had 10, 3, and 7. Gibson had 9, and 6. And that's pretty much it. No one else did anything to report. Okay. Team stats here. Like I said, we went 9th in the West. We were just 1 game out of 8. Absolutely ridiculous. I know, the Rockets, they barely nudged us out of the playoffs here. Our offense was 7th best, but our defense was the middle of the pack somewhere there. Alright, so let's get right into the 2017 NBA playoffs here. Let's see who makes the final. And it is OKC against Chicago, and the Chicago Bulls in 7 games defeat the OKC Thunder. Your finals MVP is Derrick Rose with 23, 3, and 7. Just a monster. Look at all these players retiring. Dirk Nowitzki, Elton Brand, Richard Jefferson, Metta World Peace, Sean Marion, Gerald Wallace, Manu Ginobili, Chris Anderson. A humongous list of players this year who retired this year. Unbelievable. And the coaches retiring are Ron Adams, Flip Saunders, Bob Weiss, Randy Ayers, Dwayne Casey, and Steve Clifford. Going to the Hall of Fame, the greatest power forward of all time, Disco Dirk Nowitzki. Let's go right to my rookie signing here. I let the GM draft for me. Got Blake and Simon Guerrero here. Okay, team player options. Again, I'm going to keep everyone. Adrian Payne, Doug McDermott, and Juwan Shepard, as well as Wiggins, Towns, Levine, and Jones. We're bringing the band back. Everyone's coming back for this year. Okay. Big names declining their option is Greg Monroe. So it's the Greg Monroe sweepstakes here, people. Not as great as LeBron James, but still a decent player, to be quite honest with you. Okay, player options. We've done that already. Let's go to qualifying offers here. Do we have any? We do. We got Muhammad and Kelly Olynyk. I'm going to offer them both contracts here. My free agents, Taj Gibson and Muhammad, want out. They're testing free agency, so good riddance to you guys. I'll keep Kelly for sure. A decent backup center. Okay, here we go. Free agency. Who can we get in free agency? Who's out there? I know Greg Monroe. Okay, we got Monroe, Nerlens Noel, Dwight Howard, Zach Randolph, Chandler Parsons, Darren Collison. So a pretty decent list of free agents here. I'm going to try to get... Okay, I can't get Dwight Howard because my roster is too full. So what that means, gotta make some cuts. Let's go to my roster here. Get some players out of here. Okay, we're going to get rid of Juwan Shepard and also Simon Guerrero. Two guys we had, two young rooks that weren't really progressing that great. So we can make room for our new free agents, potentially. Okay, so Dwight Howard, let's try to get this guy. $13.8 million. I'll offer that to him. I'll throw in a player option just in case, just to make it more appetizing for him. Okay, so offer to Dwight Howard. Let's go try to get Nerlens Noel as well. Okay, why not? Let's get Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe. No, again, a player option. Let's make it more juicy for these guys. Nerlens Noel, try to get him. He's a very good young center. Randolph, should I get him? Why not? 36-year-old veteran. Decent off the bench. Okay, try to get Chandler Parsons as well. Let's get the whole freaking free agency list. You know, let's just go ham, okay? We're going all out this year. All out this year. Darren Collison, why not? We got the money for it. Let's get everyone. Okay, that's pretty much it. I don't want anyone else. So let's see if we got anyone here. Okay, Shabazz Muhammad wants to offer... is going to the Hawks, is that what it said? The Hawks? I can't really see that. Okay, so Greg Monroe... Nerlens Noel. Okay, so we can't get all of them. We gotta get rid of some more players here. Oh, God. Okay, so Muhammad, you can leave. I don't want you anymore. You traitor. Alright, so... we gotta get rid of some more players here. Gotta cut this roster down even more. So, I'm gonna get rid of Doug McDermott here. It's been fun, Doug, but you're gone. Okay, peace. Now. Okay. Simon Rowe, sign Nerlens Noel. Is it Nerlens Noel? I don't know. Who cares? Okay, so we can't sign all three until Muhammad is gone. So I'm going to sign... Okay, Howard went back to the Rockets. Randolph went back to the Grizzlies. Alright, so did we get them? Did we get any players here? Roster. Okay, here we go. So we got Monroe and we got Nerlens Noel. Okay, cool. I still want to get Chandler Parsons and maybe someone else if I can afford it. So let's go back to free agency here. Parsons is still out there. Let's try to get him. Try to lock him up. And maybe even Darren Collison if we can afford him. Okay, Olenek is getting an offer from the Wizards. I'm not going to accept that. You can walk as well. Okay, so we got Chandler Parsons. We signed him up for a 3-year deal of about $28 million. Pretty cheap, actually. About $9 million per year. Okay, so can we get Darren Collison as well? Do we have the money for that? No, we don't. We are broke as a joke. So, a pretty good offseason here in free agency. I think we just bolstered our lineup. Making us championship contenders, I believe. We got Monroe, we got Nerlens Noel, we got Chandler Parsons. Just a ridiculous luck we had in free agency. So let's go right down to the 2018 draft here. Download that draft class. Let's go right into the next season and see where they rank us. I haven't done that in this video yet. I want to see where they rank us in the rankings from the NBA and Draft Express, and Mark Spears, I believe, does it as well. Let's go see. So, they have the Warriors at the preseason #1 overall. 2K has us at the 20th? The 20th spot. Mark Spears has us at the 11th spot, and NBA.com has us at 9th. So, let's go right into this season here. Should be a magical year for us. Let's simulate the whole entire year. And I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Look at that start. We're at a 4-0 start. Hot start. Okay, guys, I'll see you a bit later. So Kevin Durant, once again, gets MVP. Unbelievable. 31, 7, and 7. Jason Tatum gets NBA Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Briscoe gets Sixth Man. DeAndre Jordan again got Defensive Player of the Year. Kelly Olynyk, the guy with that walk, got Most Improved. That's crazy. And our own Sam Mitchell, with a 63-19 record, gets NBA's Coach of the Year. We are first in the West, people. It's an amazing year we had. Let's see how it all transpired here. Player stats: Wiggins at 15, 5 and 3. Greg Monroe at 14, 9 and 2. Karl Towns at 13, 11 and 3. Chandler Parsons at 12, 3 and 2. Malik Newman at 10, 1 and 2. Zach LaVine at 10, 4 and 7. Favors at 9 and 6. Batum at 8 and 3. And Tyus Jones at 7 and 3. Okay, that's pretty much it. But we had one little... Okay, but... Even though we're in the playoffs here, we have Karl Towns out 4 to 6 weeks. So hopefully we get him back here. We're up... Well, actually, we're down 2-0 in the series. Oh my goodness, we had Karl Towns back. Okay, we win Game 3. And we are down 3-1 to 8-seeded Denver Nuggets. I can't believe it. We win Game 5. Can we take Game 6? We take Game 6. Okay. Game 7 back in Minnesota. And we win at Game 7. Okay. We're playing the Lakers in the second round here. We should take care of them. No problem. We win Game 1. And we take Game 2. Next. We're up 3 on the series. Can we bring out the brooms and sweep them in? LA takes Game 4, of course. Here we go, Game 5. LA takes Game 5. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay, we take Game 6, and we're playing the OKC Thunder in the Western Conference Final. Look at the East. They got Charlotte against Orlando. Are you kidding me? Okay, here we go. Game 1 against OKC. We take it by a nail biter, 75-72. Okay, Game 2, we take it as well, and I'll blow out. Game 3. OKC takes Game 3, okay. Game 4. We're up 3-1 in the series. Game 5, here we go. Oh, OKC takes it. It's 3-2 in the series. Can we beat OKC here? We're going to the NBA Finals. We're playing the 8-seeded from the East, the Orlando Magic. It's the 1 seed, us, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, here we go. Game 1. We take Game 1. And the Orlando Magic take Game 2. Oh, boy. Okay. And they take Game 3. We're down 2-1 to the 8-seeded Magic. Are you kidding me? Okay, we tied up at 2. 2 games apiece. Game 5. Here we go. We're up 3-2 in the series. And we have a chance to win in Orlando. Let's go with Simcast here. I want to see it. Can we take it in Orlando? Break their hearts. And win it in 6. So let's simulate it all the way to the 4th quarter. It's a nail biter. A very defensive game here. Look at this. Under 80 points for each team. We're up by 5 with a minute 14. Up by 5 with... Okay. Up by 5 with 6 seconds to go. We are going to take it. I'll let Marv Albert take it away from here.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We've got Bennett. Also Vucevic out there. Hezonja's out there with Payton. And it's Cotton in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. And they've done it. The new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
So what an amazing run, guys. We beat the Orlando Magic in 6 games, 4 games to 2. What a crazy year we had. Let's see who the finals MVP is. I'm pretty sure it was Zach LaVine holding that trophy there. And their NBA Finals MVP is Zach LaVine with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals. Oh, wow. That's some pretty low stats. Unbelievable. I don't know how he got MVP. So here's your championship winning team. Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, Nerlens Noel, Greg Monroe, Derek Favors, Malik Newman, Chandler Parsons, Zach Levine, Nicholas Batum, Avery Bradley, Steven Zimmerman, Tyus Jones, Adrian Payne, and Brian Blake. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this rebuilding, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll definitely do more. Until next time, guys, peace out.